Welcome to PC Instruments. Today I'd like to talk to you about the theme water and about a measuring value which has to be associated with water, that is the pH value. Water is a fascinating substance. In nature, is water the only substance that comes in all three applicant conditions: in solid, liquid and gas form. For example, as water or as crystals in the form of snow or ice, or as steam. Water surrounds us all the time, in the environment, in the form of surface water, quill water, or in the form of sewage. In the private sector, in the form from mains water, we use water to clean. You can also swim in water. For example, in the industrial area, it is also used as a transport medium, reaction medium. Water can also transport warmth. It can also take away coldness. We talk about cooling water or heaters. This theme is interesting. As you can see, it is a versatile fluid. And that is why there are different characteristics expected. For example, in a laboratory, fluids are often used as solvents, as reaction medium, and you change the structure of the water in which you dilute salts or add acids to them. What is a solvent? When you think about solvents, you may think more about lacquers or glues. Solvent only means that water is able to dissolve solid medium or crystal medium. You can demonstrate this very well. We have here mains water, which I've put into a magnet stirrer. This mains water is colourless and clear. And I can here put a white product, which is common salt, into it. Wait a few moments. And we can see that the salt has very quickly dissolved. That means that the water has mineralized itself with the salt. But I can't see any difference. The water is still colorless and clear. The same would happen if I pour a fluid into it. A clear fluid, for example, a light acid or a mineral acid or soapy water. It dissolves straight away in the water. And visibly, I cannot detect the chemical character of this fluid has enormously changed. And it is important that you know this character from the water. And that is why it is interesting to know how much acid is dissolved. For this, the pH value plays a role. The pH value is a value which for about over 100 years ago was found or defined to measure the acidity of the water. To divide on a so-called pH scale. And we can today very simply with a device measure this value. It is called a pH meter. That are measuring electronic devices in different forms, with different measuring areas and different exactness, with or without a data logger, so a wide spectrum. Also to these pH meters belongs the sensory, and the choice of the sensory depends on what medium I need them for. This medium, for example, heavily polluted, for example, sewage. Depending on the solids, for example, sludge, or other compounds dissolved, for example, proteins or fats. For example, milk, where you can measure the pH value. Or in industry, sensory are built into the piping. There are different temperatures and pressures. And in this combination is the sensory very numerous. And it is very important to find the right sensor for the area to be measured. In this context, we at PC Instruments are at your disposal for consultation.